This video is brought to you by Squarespace, which is great because I've been using them for years. In the run-up to talking about this sampler, I realized that this sampler scares the crap out of me sometimes because I want to show it and talk about it and whatnot, but the SP is such a tricky sampler because you have to really work it. Like most samplers that I really like the 3000, which I had to bring this one out for good luck, and the 1000 and the 4000. A lot of the MPCs basically have enough to make a track easily. This one does too, sort of, kind of, but you really have to work it. So I kind of wanted to just do a simple compact creations, get some sounds off of here. Hopefully I have some decent samples on here for chords and whatnot. For example, this was a track I made last night, I think it was. It's like a simple loop. I was doing the patterning for a while, and then eventually I switched over to just doing the resample method, which I have a lot of fun with. But let's see if I got any samples. Cool, so I have no samples at all here. Oh, I love that track. Okay, cool. This will work. I can get rid of these three, and I'll just focus down here. So I'll say resample here. Boom. So the reason I'm doing that is so I can just say I'm going to set a loop point. That's decent. Maybe a little faster. So by changing the loop point, like if I were to hold this, right, and then I say change the loop point, I can speed it up or slow it down. Okay, cool, that'll work. It says now our BPM is 117. I don't really know how accurate that is, nor do I trust it. I could resample that a bunch of times, but I think I'll just go ahead and I'll just go ahead and resample it like this. Messed up. Cool, so I grabbed a little bit of the kick just so I can do the reverse chop. So I just hit resample, right, and I recorded in a little loop of me going over and over and over again. But I leave a little bit of the first kick, or I guess the last kick, so I know where to cut it off to get a perfect loop. Shout out DiBiase for this tip. So if I go like this, right there, until I stop hearing it, and then I go about 2 more, so 6 will go to 8. So now, this should technically be like a perfect loop. Yeah, it worked. So I like this sound, but that is way too loud. Hold on, let me turn my headphones down. This is not fun. Okay. Oh God. Okay, this, excuse me, this will work. Cool. Reverse that again. Start in. Hit this again. 2, we'll go to 4. Cool, so whatever. I'm down to start and say that that's where the start of the song is. Another tip, you can actually exchange pads. Shift and exchange lets you swap between 2 pads, but this actually, you can select one pad and select a blank one to just move it there. You don't have to copy it and then delete the old one. So now we have that there. I don't know. Okay, I like this, but I want some reverb on it. Oh, easy there. Okay, cool. Resample that here. Done. And then I'm going to exchange those two and just delete the original. YOLO. Okay, cool. A little too loud. So I'm kind of doing like a low-key mix, mainly because I'm trying to keep things quiet because I'm going to put the compressor on this, and that's just going to bring the volume out super loud of everything. And the SP-404sx compressor, I absolutely love it, but my God, is it really, really hard to tame. And if you don't get the mix going in the first time right, you're just not going to be able to use it. And because I'm doing the resample method, I can't go back and remix these things as I go along. So I'm just kind of stuck with the way things are. Okay, cool, that's dope. We'll go here. Cool. So that was here, reverse. Okay, 1, 2. Done, done. Okay. I guess I can delete this. I can get rid of that. I actually kind of like that sound, but... Oh, I have this thing and I'm not even using it. So I brought this out mainly because like I really like the drum sounds on here. I know I talk about the tonic a lot, but this one's, you know, super affordable, cheap, and really good for what it is. Let's see if there's any inspiring, maybe... No, I don't want to do bassline stuff, so there's no samples on here either. I'll use this, I promise. But let's find some samples. I like that, so I'm gonna exchange that onto, we'll go to 6. And, oh boy. Okay, exchange this one onto 6. There we go. And now I want to find, using the... So I don't like the loop. But I want reverb on there, so I'll do reverb first. Okay, that's cool. Resample. Cool. Delete this, and then we'll do the pitch. Awesome. Resample that. Yo, do you hear the cricket outside? The second I get close to them, they stop. I mean, in true cricket nature, but it sounds so cool with this. Oh, that is not a good loop. We'll go to the end point of this. Oh, actually, oh no, the start is good. I'll skip this part. This is boring. You don't want to hear this. Alright, so while the Enrique in there gets his life together, I wanted to give a quick shout out to the awesome sponsor, Squarespace. So I'm legit excited to bring them up because I've never had an easier time making a website, and I love the ability to share about products that I actually use. I've built multiple websites using Squarespace before, mainly because of all the tools that they have that assist you in making a professional looking website when you have no skills whatsoever in doing that at all. Some of my favorites, for example, would be the ability to sell digital products. So, I don't know, let's say you create a plugin or a synth patch or even a song or an album. It's just a few clicks away and you can start selling it. Even better, you can use Squarespace's integration with Instagram shopping to tag products in posts and stories. So when you tag a product, like your track for example, your followers or Instagram users will see a view on website button to buy the product on your site. And lastly, another cool feature Squarespace offers is their logo creator. This is free for customers and is such a simple and easy way to take your brand or band to the next level. So head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/RickyTinez to save 10% off your purchase of a website or domain. All right, let's get back to the track. Okay, cool. So I got the chops kind of set up a decent amount. we can actually, now is a good time to kind of preview what our compressor is going to be like. So I'm going to apply an effect to every single pad by holding down remain and hitting this. You can see which pads have that on. It doesn't have anything on the 12th pad because there's nothing there. So I'm going to select our compressor. See how loud the kicks and stuff are? Or the hi-hats, I should say. And then there's another mode which removes attack and replaces it with release. So I think it has an auto attack, and that's going to be under effect limit. If we go to on, it kind of softens the blow a little bit and doesn't allow it to clip as hard. Here it's like a lot more tame. But see how this has a ton of low end, which is robbing a lot of that headroom from the kick. Because without it, here everything comes back up. So there's a couple ways of things that we can do here. We can either just lower the volume to like really freaking quiet. Whoa, do you hear that amount of noise on there? Oh, right, because the compressor's on there, so it's bringing up a lot of the noise. So, okay, too quiet. A little louder. It's still a little loud, huh? We'll do 70. Cool, and then here, same thing. Cool, so then we'll resample onto here. Oh, hold up, we don't want that on yet. Resample onto here, and yeah, we'll just do the part. Oh, that was off. Off, but whatever. Oh, terrible. This is so bad. Cool, let me get that reverse off there. So now if we were to apply the same effect on here, man, I'm gonna go back to this off. Yeah. You hear that loop is off again. So I think eventually it starts adding a little bit of time at the beginning. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and trim this down a little bit. I'll just go by like 15. I think these are milliseconds too, by the way. All right, let's see what it does. Okay, that works, that'll work. So I'll just go ahead and delete that. I'll exchange these two pads, and now let's find a little bass note. Ah. That's actually really tight. See, this is where I start running out of space because I want to add, because this will be cool, right? Oh, that is so effed up. Oh man, okay, so I'm gonna delete this. And I'm getting super lost now, but we'll resample onto here. So I guess I'll do this like halfway down the line. So we'll say, dun, 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 then we'll do it here. Bruh, completely missed the mark. That's where I was resampling to. Let's go. me luck. Okay, cool. I think that'll work. Reverse. F it, I'm going super hard in that reverse. Okay, so because of that, I like that one. I can get rid of this. I want this sound because I think it's sick. And then I'm gonna resample. I'm gonna turn on auto trig level. Auto trig level is super handy. With something like a PO, POs are kind of noisy depending on their batteries. That's why I have these here, just in case these batteries die on me. I'll set it to about 4. And what auto trig level does is I can say record onto here, and it says ready until it receives audio. So until I press this, it records that in, and now I have it. So I don't have to worry about setting the start point. Okay, that's cool. I'll get rid of this. Resample here. We'll do little late ones, and then the hat comes in. Okay, there's some wild car outside that needs its timing belt changed. Or accessories belt. Okay, reverse. I'm gonna go all the way up to there. Whatever. It don't matter. Okay, I have no more use for you, Tom. No offense to any Toms out there. You're always welcome here. What else do I got on here? I like this sound. I want this to be like a really cool, something like crazy, almost like just like texture. So that kind of works. We're gonna, oh man, we're out of space, huh? Yeah, sure, we'll delete you, we'll resample onto here. Okay, and then another thing I was messing with earlier, or before I should say, is the repitching. If you just turn the feedback up, resample that. Cool, so I think I caught all that. Now let's set that really quiet. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have no use for you anymore. We will resample onto you, my friend. Ah, I can never hit the pads at the same time. I think that might be too loud, to be honest. Yeah, that's too loud. So we'll resample. I want to be way, way back there. Okay. So we'll resample now. Ah, what am I doing? I'm moving too fast and my brain can't keep up. Okay. I'm sorry to keep you this long. We're almost there. You get the idea. You know where this is going. So we'll do here. So I'm afraid because I don't have loop enabled. Let's see if this will work. I hope I turned the loop on for this pad. Okay, I didn't, but we can end the song there. So you're probably wondering, how do I turn this into a song if all I'm left with is this? You kind of don't. That's kind of it. You just kind of go play through all these and just try to be good about it. Or the other thing I'll do is I will record into Ableton Live, maybe just this section here. Or the other thing too, there's a bunch of third-party apps where you can just take the SD card and take the direct WAV files off of the pads or off of the SD card. This one would be labeled C10, for example. Put that into Ableton, you can see what the sample is like. Boom, boom, snip, snip. Add this part, then add this part. But then see, the other thing is we don't have a version of this without the kick, so then you just gotta rely on like fancy filtering or something. Or one of these. And then dude, this is why I love the SP. Yeah. So then from here you can kind of take it a bit further, but I'm just gonna keep messing around on this loop a little bit more. But for sticking around this long, I appreciate you a lot. Thanks so much. If you want to support the channel, sell some merch here. Got some really dope eco-friendly t-shirts, which of course I'm not wearing right now. They're great, 100% recycled fabric made of 40% recycled cotton and I think 60% recycled plastic bottles. Not bad, but honestly, you kicking it is more than enough. It's going to be another great year, and on to another one. I'll see you next week. Again, you already know the drill. Share the love, share the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Peace. All right, let's see where we can take this. Cool, we got a pad ready to go. Let's do this. I'm just going to focus on this one loop. Oh man, I'm recording it with that on there. So the thing I love about the SP as well is you can start recording so many different layers and they all play off one another. So one I really like doing are mute outs, right? Like just taking the sound out. But before that, I like doing the glitch effects, and I always swap these as well. Sometimes I'll do glitch effects first, then the mute outs, or the filter first, then this, then that, and that. And it's fun because it's almost like multi-track recording, because you keep going back over and over again, and at some point in time you're like, oh, I'm gonna glitch this part, but then right before you glitch it, it muted and it caught like a weird last second of it, and it's fun to kind of oh, this is gonna sound weird, play with yourself. But yeah, I guess that's kind of what you're doing. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna do mute outs first. I'll hold that. So I'm gonna just turn the isolator all the way down. Again, shout out DiBiase for teaching me this. Oh man, this loop isn't gonna work, huh? Because we don't have the thing. And by thing, I mean a perfect loop, so we'll just do it now. We'll make it really short. We'll go up, 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 up. Man, I love house. So I think that was a little late. I'm gonna go to endpoint and just do that. And whatever, from here we'll just make it work. To truncate a sample, you hit delete, hit that. Excuse the helicopter. I wish I lived where there was less crime, but you know, you are dealt the cards you give. That makes no sense. I don't even know the saying for that, to be honest. But I happen to live here. So let's see. Say and then cool, I caught a little bit of there, you heard it. Wait, where did I just resample to? I literally have no idea where I just resampled to. Okay, so I'm gonna do that again. do a long one. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete 5. So now I'm gonna resample onto here, but with the glitch effects. Oh, that was ugly. That's the thing, like this takes so much time to do or perfect, if you will. See what I'm saying there? Like it glitched away and then dropped out, and then I grabbed the little glitch at the end of it. Yeah. Which is funny because then it takes a single simple loop that you've done and gives it some life. Cool, so by giving it some life, that's kind of what I did in the last video. Was it the last video? I don't even remember when now. But I was kind of talking about how I use external audio effects to give movement and stuff. Sometimes I'll run stuff just through here to kind of get that effect. What the? Oh, I want that last little bit cut out. Cool. So now we'll delete this. We'll go in here and do 16. I like adding a little bit of noise in there. Man, I'm giving away all the secrets right now. So I'll just let this one run. I'll BRB while that does its thing. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? I think I heard it. Cool. So now, final touch, we'll delete that. And I've lost all takes up to this point, basically. The last take I have is this, which doesn't have the tom or that. Do I still have that? Yeah, I do. Okay, so this has pretty much everything that we need. Do some. Oh. Ooh. Yo, this is it. Oh, that was ugly. Get the end point on there. Anyway, again, I appreciate you a lot. And, yeah, on to another one. Peace. Cutting.